All right, crew, welcome back to the Creation Lab. Today's targets are building off all the work we've done so far. Our first one is I can draw a sphere. And really, to hit this target, we have to do our second learning target, which is I can add value to a circle to draw a sphere. So we've worked on this, we just haven't used this word of value before. So when we talk about value, you can see that this has less value on here, and as we move down, it gets darker. So I have more value moving back down to less value, so darker to lighter, or less value to more value, so it gets lighter to darker with my shading. Now, when we're drawing a sphere, it's tricky because when we were drawing cubes, right? That was a little bit more simple because cubes have these straight edges. So one's going to get more light and the others are going to get less light. But when we're drawing a sphere, we're starting with a circle and there are no edges except the one edge on the outside. But we can solve this problem. So the way we need to think about it is just like with our cube, we had a light source. Let's say the light was over here. So we know that this is going to be the darkest, this might be medium, and this might be the lightest in shading. We know if I put my light source here, right, then this is going to be white or the very lightest, and this is going to be the darkest. So I'm going to start on the opposite side, and I'm going to just shade it in pretty dark. Now, notice how I'm moving my pencil. This is a contour line, so it's a curved line. It follows the curve of the circle, right? Contour lines as opposed to shading just like straight up and down, okay? So I'm gonna use these contour lines and I'm gonna just go back and forth, knowing that this side is the darkest, kind of making a letter C, and remembering that it's the opposite of where my light is. And then as I'm going, and as I make this side real dark, then I'm going to actually kind of flip my pencil over so it's flatter and it helps to have a sharp pencil. And I'm going to go back and forth, working on that C, right? And as I go lighter and lighter as I get to the side where the light is. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then I can go back and start making this a little darker. All right, looks like I have a little bit more of an oval now. But you guys can see what's important is you guys can see the basic idea. And then I can go around and I can kind of clean up the edges a little bit with my eraser to make that go there. Now, this one turned out okay. If I want, I can smudge all these edges together, blend it together, but just like with my drawing, I need to make sure that my finger is moving contoured. All right, now, I have to let you know that I have been practicing this several times. So I started out with this one, and I tried this one, and I wasn't so great with it. And then I started really practicing. And this was my first, and my second, and my third. And I thought my third turned it out really nice, right? So I have drawn now 6 of these, at least. And everyone got a little bit better. So practicing makes that a huge piece. Have fun. Try to make 5 or 6 of these, remembering that you want to use value and contoured lines in order to make your sphere. Good luck and have fun. One more note. You saw me just draw a circle like this, right? That's fine. You can just practice making a circle with your hand a couple times before you actually put the pencil to paper. If not, just find something round and just trace around the bottom of it. Like I have this can here, and the bottoms of that round, so I could trace around it. All right, now go out and have fun.